Hello and welcome back to another game development video. For whatever reason, the algorithm seemed to really like my last Skibidi Toilet video. Either the algorithm or me spamming my links on the Skibidi Toilet subreddit. So I decided, you know what, let's stay on this train as long as possible, let's beat this dead horse, and let's make another Skibidi Toilet game. But I was in a bit of a dilemma, because last time I made a Skibidi Toilet video, I spent a week of my life giving myself brain rot, making a head in a toilet chase you around singing that damn song which I can't get out of my head. Which is when I came across this trend within game development YouTube channels, where people will try and make a game in as short an amount of time as possible. I thought it looked interesting, not least because it would help me make some pretty quick content and put Skibidi Toilet in the title. But it would also show me how far I've come over the past month making games in Unreal Engine. If you stick around to the end of this video, you can see how it turned out. Not to be cliche, but if you do enjoy this content, please do leave a like, comment down below what you thought, and if you're so inclined, click that subscribe button. Now, since this is a first-person shooter game, I thought it would be best to start off with building the weapon. Unreal's first-person project template does come with a gun blueprint already set up, so I didn't actually have to change around that much. What I did do is I changed the projectile from being this sort of cheesy, bouncy blue ball to a bullet. On top of this, I added an explosion animation when you fire the gun, which once again comes packaged within Unreal's first-person project template. Now, one of the few positives of building a previous Skibidi Toilet game is I had a large array of assets I'd already built at my disposal. I sort of knew how to do AI pathing, so I didn't have to go over that at all, so I saved a lot of time on this. Nonetheless, I wanted to make this game feel like more than just being chased around by a head in a toilet. Being the capitalist rat that I am, I decided to add a class system. Now there are two classes. There's your ordinary run-of-the-mill head in a toilet and a slightly larger head in a metal toilet with 2 times the health. Now it's all well and good having well fleshed out characters, but these characters need to do something. They can't just follow the player around the map doing nothing, just generally being a nuisance. So I decided to make them fire lasers at the player. Now this was without a doubt the hardest thing to get right. Not least because of the fact that if you get the precise transform wrong, they will be rotated the wrong way, they will go out completely into space, shoot in the wrong direction, and just generally look pretty derpy, but also because of the fact that if you don't set up proper conditions for firing the laser, they will fire hundreds of them at once, and that can get pretty laggy, as you can imagine. Now another tricky thing to do was build the health system. This was tricky insofar as widgets are slightly confusing in Unreal Engine. I've never completely figured out how to do them, and I didn't want to watch another tutorial as to how to make a widget, but I found a pretty cool overlay on Google which adds a blood splatter effect like you would have in Call of Duty, and it fits in pretty nicely within the game. Now I knew from the get-go that this map was going to be completely outdoors. This wasn't based on any sort of gameplay decisions about it being better in open spaces. No, this is because I know from experience how hellish it is to get those damn toilets to fit through those damn doors. The map consists of 4 houses that you cannot enter. There's a cute little statue in the middle with a park bench off to the side and a few bushes, a few fires to show that there's been combat. Now I changed the sky colour to sort of vomity green to make the map look more like a 2000s shooter. I thought it looked pretty authentic, pretty cool. It did make everything a lot harder to see, but then people couldn't see how awful my map looked, so I was pretty happy with it. All in all, this probably took about 5 to 6 hours to make. I'd like to say that's pretty impressive, but that's quite disingenuous because those hours were spread across multiple sessions on multiple different days because I had better things to do with my life than make another Skibidi Toilet game for YouTube. Now, like all of my games, there's quite a lot that's unfinished. We once again don't have a pause menu. This time we don't have a start menu as well, so you spawn right into the action, which can be quite jarring. But if, for whatever reason, you watch this video and you think, wow, I want to try this game for myself, do leave a comment down below and I will try and release a playable zip on the internet for you guys to test out. I did that with the Skibidi Toilet horror game and you guys seem to like that. So without further ado, let's see what I managed to make within 5 hours.
The rules have changed. There's a fine line between right and wrong. And somewhere in the shadows, they send us in to find it.
Watcher to 6 Actual. Target is in the main house. You have execute authority.
Bravo 6. Going dark.
I've mined so much iron I can't find diamonds. I've mined so much coal I could smelt for days. By mining diamonds I will make new tools that will help me mine and help me kill mobs.
If you've made it this far, thanks for watching what turned out to be a very, very silly video. I'm not sure I'll suffer through making another Skibidi Toilet game, but if you have an idea what you'd like to see me do next, please do leave a comment down below letting me know what you think. And once again, feel free to like and subscribe. That would make my day. Thanks for watching.